Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Amethyst Room Witch and today I'm going to be doing a restful sleep sachet. It's a little charm bag. I think I did one about dreams a while ago, so figured I'd do a specifically restful sleep because I know that there's an awful lot going on in the world and this might be an issue. Now, this is not medical advice. This is purely witchcraft. So I went through one of my herbal books, which I will be doing a review on in the future. I've got a whole list of all the books I want to do reviews on. So that's it'll feature. It's called Herbal Magick, I do believe. Yep, it'll be in there. So today, as I said, it's about restful sleep. So I went through it. It's got, pages of page per herb, but it's not one page for every herb because there's a lot of herbs in the world. So it just went through different ones, some that are more common than others, like mint, lavender, chamomile. Those were all in there. I think cardamom was in there as well, but also things like wild bergamot. Some of us might only know bergamot as being an ingredient in the Earl Grey type teas, but wild bergamot is actually associated with restorative sleep. So if you can find some, stick it in. You've got mullein, which can protect against nightmares. If you don't have nightmares, you should be getting restful sleep. All of that going on. Lots of soothing, relaxing, renewing. Like the renewal comes from like the fact that when you've had a restful sleep, you are energized, you're ready for the day. You wake up feeling renewed, like you're a whole different person to who you were yesterday. I might be feeling the opposite effect right now, but that's me. Hopefully tonight will be a restful sleep. So I've chosen 4 herbs and a crystal. So the herbs I've got in front of me are chamomile, my lovely massive jar of chamomile. I've got lavender. Lavender's always good for sleep. Lavender's a very soothing scent to me, anyway. Mint's really good. And a different one, an alternative, is cardamom. Now it is spicy. It's a spice. It comes in the pod form, and then the seeds are in the pods. So you can get both pods and seeds. I quite like it. It's not in your face peppery, spicy like pepper, for example. I smelled a spice mix the other day, and I could only smell one of the I think it was Chinese 5 spice, and I could only smell one of the 5 herbs in it, and that was star anise, because I just aniseed straight up my nose. It is what it is, and I just went, no, I'm not using that today. Not today. I just didn't need aniseed. But with this is what I'm using. So I've got the mint, cardamom, lavender and chamomile, and then I've got some amethyst, because amethyst is a very soothing crystal. It's just what I'm going to use. So I've also got a purple little purple sachet. I think it came in a kit that I got from Witch casket. I could be wrong though. Probably did though. But it's a very funky little purple sachet. So, don't think there's anything else. No, I'm only using 5 things because sometimes simple is best. You don't need to like throw the kitchen sink at it. Did that once, didn't work. So simple is best for me anyway. So first off, not sure. Do I want the chamomile? No, I'm going to put the lavender in first, I think. So let's start with some lavender. And I'm genuinely just taking a scoop of it out of the jar. And hang on, let's see if we can do this without having you fall over. So we have, oh, apologies for the noise. 2 scoops. So lavender's in. Pop that behind you. Now I'm going to add in the chamomile because this can be quite overpowering. So I'm just going to, not too much, but it's also not going to be like too little. Maybe half. Oh no, come back. Nope, fingers. Chamomile seems to be quite a heady, there's a heady fragrance. There are some chamomile buds in there, you can just see them as the lavender rolled over it. So, because I want this to smell like you're about to get restful sleep. Mint. Oh, I do like the smell of mint. So let's add some mint. I quite like that smell. I need to add more lavender. So literally this is all I do with any spell, is I add and see what I fancy. Add and see what it needs. That's better. So there's more lavender now. But again, like depending on the size of pouch you have, this is one of my larger. It's still a sort of smallish, but it's not the teeny tiny ones that I've got, which are about, you know, they are properly tiny. I think now's the right time for the cardamom. It doesn't, see, cardamom does, it says intensely fragrant, and they do smell really nice. It's completely, you know, your choice as to how many you use. Because if you're doing this for a child, you could make it so that there's enough cardamom pods so that when they shake it, it rattles. And so the monsters, the nightmares, all of those things are scared away. No, I like the 5. You're a bit... You two are on the smaller side. Yes, I think out loud. Yes, I do this where I'm just like, oh, you know, you're too small. I need a bigger thing. I need something that's bigger. You know, that just takes up a little bit more space. Let's see. Do I have... Oh. Now I'm changing more out because I've realised that I don't want the small ones. I want bigger pods. I want to use the bigger pods. So here we go. Just popping all the pods that I haven't used back into the jar. Because I've got the 5 I want to use, and those are the 5 I'm going to use. That's it. So you can use as many or as few as you want. I've just gone with 5. You know, the elements. 5 just also seems like a good number. So there's the 5. Hope you can hear that. And then finally, I'm going to add in a piece of amethyst. So this is my collection of amethyst. Originally, I thought, what about this piece of raw? But then I'm thinking, maybe that's a bit too big. And it's raw, so it's, you know, it's not polished, it's not smooth, it's not as soothing. Calm, serene energy. Relieve stress and strain. Sleep does that as well, because if you're well rested, you can deal with anything. I mean, you could technically use, you know, a smaller sachet and use amethyst chips. I think I'm going to do that actually. Let's just get the bigger chunks of amethyst out. And see which chips I fancy using. You're on the bigger side. So again, I'm just popping them on a notebook I have in front of me so that I can see them and find them. And again, I think I'm probably going to end up with 5. But again, it's completely up to you how many pieces, scoops, you know, all of that. It's up to you how much of each thing that you use. So what I'm using, if you don't have, you know, a sachet that's you know, roughly the same size, that's okay. You don't have to. Use what you've got. So there we go. That's the amethyst done. But here are my lovely 5. So I've got 5 different pieces, and in they go. So now when I shake this, if I should feel the need to shake it, sorry, apologies for that. Let's bring you back up. Now when I shake this, the cardamom pods will rattle against the amethyst chips. The amethyst chips, you know, it's all mixed together. So I like that smell. all I'm doing is tying on one side and then tying on the other, so that it's not just one side that's, you know, set in that respect. So it does rattle, there is some rattling, and when I press it, it does release a really nice scent. So that will go under my pillows, and that's it. That's my idea for restful sleep. Restful sleep sachet. I hope you found this helpful. If you've got any questions, any spells you'd like suggestions of, spells you'd like me to do that you can then do yourselves, please do let me know in the comments and I will get to them. I'm trying to be more organised, so it could be a little while. I will try to get to them as quickly as I can. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. I hope it's given you inspiration for your own kind of restful sleep spell. Let me know in the comments. Please do like, share, subscribe, all the good things. And I will see you again soon. Stay safe, everyone, and blessings to you all.